Hi, thank you for joining me. This is Kay, the blue collar worker, back at it with a new video. Today I want to talk about, is America on the decline or upcline? Are we going up or are we going down? Let's talk about it. Let's start with society. There's a lot of uneasiness in America right now. There's a lot of drug abuse going on, a lot of drinking going on, a lot of pandemic, of course, is going on, a lot of robberies, carjackings, burglaries, you name it, is going on. Look at the military. Are we going to always be the number one military in the world? Or will China one day overtake us? After all, if I don't know if you've been keeping up with China, they got some beautiful cities that they're building, and the technology is either on par with us or might be slightly above us. So my question is, can any of these things ever be changed? You got people that don't want to work anymore. Jobs are saying they can't hire people. Well, it used to be a time that you can get a person to do uh, two to three people's job, and it wasn't no problem. And then on top of that, you didn't upgrade them or you didn't pay them any more. They just got more work on their plates. Well, people are starting to realize that, hey, in order for you to make money, you got to put a little in my pocket too. So that's why people are sitting out, because they figured that they'll just sit out and get the job that they want to do. And that's what's going on now. And I think companies are starting to realize it because they giving people days off. You can work so many days in the office and then you can work so many days at home. And I think that's, kind of helping. What do you do about the homeless problem? I mean, you got people that once was able to afford a house can't afford a house. You know, Places like Portland and Los Angeles and Nevada and all these other places. I mean, the mortgages are getting so big now. You probably have to have two families come in to afford it, but it's the same house. It ain't like you spending $500,000 and you getting a mansion. No, you still getting that three-bedroom bungalow or whatever it was going for. So prices are going up so high that you need actually two families to afford that house. And what about inflation? Inflation. I went to the store the other day and got eight items, and I know I spent over $60. It's getting to the point now where I'm trying to get away from eating meat. Meat is too expensive. So will that ever come back down? And then what about the gas issue? I try to walk as much as I can now. Almost $4 a gallon. Come on, what do we do about that? What about all the looting, carjackings, robberies, shootings? Can the police handle that? Well, not if you keep cutting the police force. And then secondly, if they never get days off, they get tired too. So now you got police leaving the big cities to go work in the suburbs because they don't want to deal with the issues of the big cities. So if that's the case, is that going to make us better off or worse off? Because there's a lot of defunding going on. But then now people are starting to rethink that and say, well, maybe we need to hire more police instead of taking away from the police. How about locking up people? Well, that works short term, but then eventually, unless they get life, they're coming back on the streets. Are they going to be better than when they went in or when they come out? Which is going to be better? Most likely, they're going to be worse off. And then, are they going to be able to get a job? Is anybody going to give them a job? Is anybody going to give them any money? No. So what's going to happen? They're going to take it. like they doing now. They just taking it. I never saw how people just go in the store. It used to be a time you was worried about the security guard or worried about somebody seeing. People just openly going in stores and just taking whatever they want. How do you stop that? United States got a lot of issues going on right now. Can they be fixed? Well, Biden said he passed a law that he's going to have all the roads and bridges fixed, and that's a good thing, right? You know, we need good roads and good bridges. We don't want everything falling down on us. But can he solve some of the things that I just talked about? And it's not the president. I'm not saying it's President Biden's fault. No, I'm not saying that. But how do you fix it? That's the number one question. Can it be fixed? Then you have the group that say, well, I'll move there in another country. But again, they're having the same problems. You can run, but you can't hide. It was a time where, crime was only in certain areas of town. Now it just spread out everywhere. So you can't even do that anymore. So how do you solve this problem? You have people afraid to go out of their house. You have people afraid that they're going to be robbed, carjacked, beat up, killed. Can that be fixed? How do you solve these problems? Can they be solved? Is America on the incline or decline? Are we going to always be the greatest country in the world? Those are the questions I ask you. Again, this is Kay, the blue collar worker, back at it with a new video. Leave a comment, press like if you like the video. See you in my next video. Thank you.